Right, so microphone is and I had to do something else as well. Right, so I've made a video about this TV show before. I've made probably, I think, 2 videos or 1 video, I don't know. So let's just get into it. So, Hazbin Hotel Season 2, this is what this is from, the trailer. It's just nothing but a devil worshipping TV show, like I've said many times. That's all it is. It's nothing but that. This TV show is also woke, from what I've seen. I've been recommended videos about this specific TV show, and it's woke. It's got some woke stuff in it, which doesn't really surprise me because, again, it perfectly explains why this TV show is so popular. Because again, it's anti-Christian, and it makes sense why a lot of wokies watch this show and they love it. Because again, it's anti-Christian. Anything that's anti-Christian or anti-God, these people love. Because we all know they hate the Bible and they hate the truth. And that's all this TV show does. It twists basically and mocks the Bible continuously through the show. There's no defending it and saying that it does. Through the entire show, it shows female angels, yet nowhere in the entire Bible you cannot give me a single Bible verse or a single scripture that proves that there's a basically female angel in the entire Bible. It doesn't exist. Because again, in three, the angels that they portray in Hollywood and TV shows are not biblical. None of them are. If you actually read the Bible, which obviously these people don't, that's why they watch this show, because they hate the Bible and the truth. But we all know what biblical angels look like, and it's not what they show in TV shows and movies. They're not biblical. There's a reason why it said in the Bible, the angel said in the Bible, be not afraid. There's a reason, but straight away from the trailer, this is what you see. So this is a season that's going to be coming sometime in October. War is coming. You prove that angels can be killed. So again, the whole point of this TV show is a war art. That's all it is. The entire TV show is from the perspective of what they call hell, which is not biblical. Their version of hell is not biblical at all. It's just nonsense. Because in this TV show, they're like partying, they promote it in video games as well, like Saints Row, Get Out of Hell. They promote hell like it's some, oh, this is some party, and like, oh, look at us. It's just laughable. It really is. It's just nothing but occult crap. Glorifying the devil all the way through this stupid TV show. That's all it is. It's just garbage. All right. Then we have in the building here, we have the pentagram. We all know what symbol that is. They have a pentagram in the sky. And if you actually look at this does kind of look, because if you knew anything, hell is described as many things in the Bible. Looks like the earth. Because we all know the devil takes over the earth with a little legion of demons, the Antichrist. And I find it funny, they got a halo. So again, a halo, which again, it goes back to occult crap as well, with the sun worship, the sun rays, and also it's associated with God. So again, they're promoting evil as good. But it doesn't really surprise me. And then you have this like sand time thing, which is also used in Freemasonry. You have the all-seeing eye, I've already exposed that in a video years ago that I made about this TV show. It refers to the all-seeing guy. Again, you see my point. These are fallen angels, not angels. And again, this, as I said, it's just woke. God, if you've seen the show, I have not watched the show because I'm not going to watch a devil worshipping show. I haven't even seen that show Lucifer because I'm not going to watch some devil worshipping garbage. It's not going to happen because that's all this TV show is. You have the pole with a snake around it with an eye. We all know what that goes back to. The Baphomet image of the Freemasons, whereas the pole, we can just show it. We can just show it. We've already got this open. Give me a second. This mouse, man. So annoying sometimes. So Hazbin Hotel. There's those that don't know this TV show, if you love it, and it doesn't really surprise me if there's a Baphomet in it. Yeah, there is. It doesn't really shock me. It really doesn't. And this TV show's got things like furries, which we all know what that's about. I would say other things, but we're on YouTube obviously. But we look up. So I guess there is a character called Faye the Baphomet. There we go. This is where it comes from, that pole. This is who these people worship. Lucifer himself. And as well, they always promote Lucifer in like these TV shows and that. It's someone that's like, oh, good looking and that. That's not the real Lucifer. Satan just manifests himself as an angel of light too. Lucifer is not a female. That's what they seem to promote in a lot of these TV shows. And as I said, this TV show's woke. Just go look it up. I've been recommended episodes of woke stuff on YouTube. We all know what the Baphomet represents. We exactly know what it represents. And those that know, I'll leave it at that. Because obviously we're on YouTube. I have to watch what I say. But the Baphomet, that's where that pole comes from. You see it right there with the snake wrapped around it. It comes from the Baphomet. So again, this show is not anti-Satan, because there's probably people that actually believe that this show is anti-Satan. It's not. Again, this is a fallen angel. These two are fallen angel demons, and the manifesting themselves as angels of light, like they're coming down from heaven. Blasphemous. They just like to mock the Bible and mock God. As it says, Satan manifests himself as an angel of light, so it's no surprise that his servants will also do the same. Satan is a liar, and he was a murderer since the beginning of time. That's just a fact. There's no truth in the devil. He just lies. And as I mentioned, those that have seen the trailer, basically some guy is going to war against heaven and says he's going to kill God. That's what he says. And the whole point of this supposed season 2 is the demons, the fallen angels, and the angels join together to stop this one specific guy. That's not the way it happens in the Bible. And then that is not biblical. Nowhere is it biblical. None of it is biblical. None of it. Give me one single scripture in the Bible where the demons work with angels. You won't find any because it doesn't exist. every time you see Jesus Christ or someone come across a demon, they're always casting it out. They're not going, "Oh, hello, do you want to have a drink or something?" No, it doesn't happen because it's not biblical. As it says in the scripture that no evil and no darkness can stand for in the presence and face to face with God. No evil has any business in God's presence, and it can't even, and no wickedness can be in God's presence. So yeah, you really think that God, Jesus Christ, the angels associate with demons? No, they don't. They fight them. So this show is complete in the exact opposite garbage. That's all it is. It's promoting this garbage. Typical devil worshippers. They always twist the Bible. And as I said, it doesn't surprise me that the wokies love this show because, again, let's be realistic. I've exposed many of these people as being devil worshippers. We've shown the images in over the years. So there's no defending it. That's why they love these shows, because they hate God. Redemption is possible. Again, basically saying to the fallen angels that you can get yourself out of this situation. It reminds me of that game Agony. That was the same premise, and this is the same false doctrine from other religions where, oh, if you go to hell, you're in purgatory in this like little realm, and if you do good deeds, you can get yourself out of it. None of that is biblical. None of it is. When you die, you stay in the ground until the Messiah returns. That it's as simple as that. This is just garbage. It's not biblical. None of it is. Well, this is what they're like. Oh, you can earn your way. You can your way a better life. Tell me where this is biblical. It isn't. And again, once again, this is supposed to be heaven, and it's just a bunch of furries. Blasphemous. Once again, as well, a female angel. Not a single female angel is mentioned in the Bible. Not a single one. Not a single one. So again, it's blasphemous. And this is not what angels look like anyway. There's none of this is biblical. And to say that angels are furries and just animals is completely blasphemous. But again, typical. We like to mock the Bible because we can't mock any other religion. Or let's not dare mock Islam or anything like this. You gotta ask yourself, why are they never mocking Islam? Why are they never mocking any other religion? Why are they always mocking Christianity and the Bible? Because it's the truth. If you atheists, Satanists, whatever you believe, if you keep saying, oh, the Bible's BS and all that, and oh, God doesn't exist, then why are they continuously attacking Christianity and God every single day? And yet they're not saying anything about Islam. They're not saying anything about all the other fake religions. The answer's why. Why are they constantly banning the Bible in certain states? It was banned in Canada, which isn't a shock. Why are they banning the Bible if it's supposedly BS and like you claim? Another question. If you believe that the Bible is written by man and the Freemasons, because this is what people actually believe, why would the Freemasons and that ban the Bible and censor it? Why would they ban the talk of God in schools and all that if it wasn't the truth? You just let if it was a false doctrine, you wouldn't be banning it, would you? You'd want people to buy the Bible, wouldn't you? And you'd want people to believe in God, wouldn't you, if it was so-called false like these people claim? Because again, it is the truth. It doesn't make any sense to waste so much time banning the Bible and all that if it isn't the truth. Why would they do it? Because it is the truth. That's why. You don't see them dedicating any other time to any other religion, do you? That's why it makes me laugh. With these atheists and that, they know it's the truth. They just don't care. They've been given over to their reprobate mind. And you see this, you have a female goat now. That's why I brought that up in the beginning. We know exactly what the Baphomet represents. We know exactly what that image represents. But I can't say it on here. But you have the goat, the Baphomet, basically Satan themselves. Your way to a better life, that sounds like work. Basically, you have this other girl that looks like the tree from the Garden of Eden. Again, more mockery, because they like to mock that. As you can see, I thought this hotel was where we came to kill angels. So the entire purpose of this season is to kill angels. It's clearly an antichrist show. But this is the funny thing. If someone that was Christian, which it never happened anyway, because we know if you're a Christian, you ain't getting big in Hollywood or even getting a TV show unless you sell out. But imagine if a Christian TV show or a Christian game was made where you were slaying demons and that. Oh, you'd never hear the end of it. You'd hear these wokies like, "Oh, this game's offensive. This game's offensive." Yet it's perfectly fine to ridicule, mock, and laugh at the Bible. Yet when it's done back to you, oh, we're gonna cancel you. We're gonna cancel you. You're just a bigot and stuff like this. It's what I said. There's a reason why God said what he said in the Bible. There's a reason. And it's what I was going to make a video about that. Stop siding with the enemies of God. These people hate God. Why do you think they're making TV shows like this? They despise and hate God. That's why they're making shows like this. They've already sold out. They've already made their alliance with the devil, and these people will willingly line up day one to take the mark of the beast. I've still got that video on this channel somewhere. I'm debating whether to put it back up, where I had a dream of people taking the mark of the beast. And this is the guy that's supposed to be rebelling against heaven and all that. Start a hell-wide uprising against heaven. So again, this character really believes, and this is really what the Freemasons and the Illuminati believe, that they can defeat God. That's really what they believe. Delusional. Again, resist. Start a hell-wide uprising against heaven. We have the chance to beat God. This is exactly what they believe. These are the writers of this TV show. This shows this is not a good show. This is a show basically to promote a rebellion against God. That's all it is. They hate God. Again, once again, this would not happen. They're basically saying that angels and demons and fallen angels would work with one another. No, they wouldn't. Tell me anywhere it says that in the Bible. You won't find it. And of course, like I said, you have that character with the one-eye symbolism. Not a surprise, because they love promoting that. Again, new alliances. So basically, that they're having an alliance with demons. Demons are basically having an alliance with the angels. Absolute blasphemous, and none of it is biblical. But that's what they want you to believe. That's exactly what they want you to believe. They want you to believe that Satan is the good guy, and the fallen angels are the good guys. What does it say in the Bible? That the angels are going to suffer the same fate as the devil, because they literally openly betrayed God and sided with the enemy. That's why they were kicked out of heaven. They were kicked out of heaven because this is biblical. They were kicked out with the devil. Basically, a third of the angels rebelled against God, and Satan got kicked out because he rebelled against God. And yet they want to promote, like, oh, the Michael, the archangel, and all that is just going to start working with the fallen angels. Get realistic. Read the end of Revelation. Heaven doesn't want to hurt us anymore. Tell me where that is biblical. Tell me where that is biblical. Go read Revelation and see what happens with the angels of God. Go read it. Go read Revelation and tell me exactly what happens when God comes back with his angels. Does he come back and all loving and that? No, he's coming for war. That's what he's coming for. Read the back of the Bible. It says at the end of Revelation what's going to happen. It's already ordained. Who's going to win? God's already won. But the devil, and what the devil always lies and wants to say, oh, God loves us. No, he doesn't. Again, this as well, this blasphemous garbage. This is supposed to be an angel. This is supposed to be an angel. It's a female. Once again, tell me where in the Bible is the any female angels? Theism. Bible made it very clear a woman's position, and it certainly isn't in the authority of God. All God's angels, if you knew anything from the Bible, are all male. They're not female. So this is complete garbage. And there's a reason for that. There's a reason why the angels, and as well, most of the angels, they don't have it, as far as I know, they don't have a gender. Because if you look at the real angels, they look like what you would see in the game like Stellar Blade. Again, woke garbage. Together we can do it again. This woke crap. Again, hell will rise. This is what they believe, that hell will rise. Delusional. Again, and a new world order. They literally just admit it. These people are for the new world order. These people are for the new world order and siding with the devil. And it's time, you Republicans, it's time, you leftists, it's time anyone that votes for any form of politician, the real enemy is not a nation. It's not, the real enemy is not any country on this planet. It's time you realize that one. It's very obvious that a lot of Christians and a lot of people that, and it just exposes that many people don't read the Bible. What does it say who the real enemy is? That we do not fight against flesh and blood, but principalities and dark forces in high places. They're not human. We're fighting against the devil and his demons. We're not fighting against physical things. No wonder a lot of Christians never get anywhere. They think that the enemy is a nation, or they think the enemy is human beings. No, it isn't. They're just puppets. The real enemy is the devil, and it made that very clear. But it just, like I said, it just exposes people that don't read the Bible. It exposes that they've never read the Bible, because that's who the real enemy is, the devil and his angels. Again, like I said, don't know why they decided to make her now a female. She was a fairy in the last cartoons, but you have the upside down pentagram, which is a symbol of witchcraft. Love promoting that, don't they? Again, the black and white Freemasonry, the Masonic checkerboard floor, and this here would be an upside down cross. What's on his arm? Again, you see what I mean? This why they suddenly made a human. I don't know. This is from season the first time I think it was released. So why they decide to make her a human being, I don't know. And as you can see, the the pentagram and the logo. And then you have this, the degenerate stuff. Horse, oh, don't you dare talk to me. Again, this is supposed to be Lucifer here. No, actually, this is supposed to be an angel. And I mean, then again, yes, it is Lucifer. Forgot. No, this is Lucifer. But you have this. So when would Satan say this? When would Satan say this? This is supposed to be Lucifer, as far as I know, or maybe I wasn't really paying attention. But this is, as far as I know, this is supposed to be Lucifer. And you've got risking your immortal life for sinners. And then he's like, that's some crazy, even for Lucifer's brat. So who is Lucifer then in this? Because what I learned from the trailer, that you would think that's Lucifer. If it's not, then who is it? But you see right here, that's Princess of Hell. Again, this nonsense, this feminism. Again, even her hair looks like a damn lightning bolt. Then you have this is supposed to represent an angel or fallen angel, ready to die rather than accepting mercy. Now, again, remember that this here is supposed to be a demon. And look what they're saying that a demon would do. Ready to die rather than accepting mercy. So yeah, I'm sure the devil shows people mercy. I'm sure they do. I'm sure Satan and the legion of demons and the Antichrist himself shows mercy to people when that's not biblical either. This is what I said. The devil is nothing but a liar. This is what Hollywood really is promoting, and they're pushing this agenda that Satan was the good guy and that God is the bad guy. Kind of reminds me of a certain thing that keeps playing the victim card, and it's not who you think I'm talking about. Whoa, well, your first what? Again, these jokes are just cringe. They really are. We're in 2025 and people are still making mum jokes. It's just cringe. It really is. It's not funny. The only people that would find this funny is like a 7-year-old or something like that. We have it. Whoa. Well, your first wife didn't seem to hate that what I did to offer. See, it's just nothing but garbage. It's all this TV show is. It's nothing but garbage. There's demonic antichrist worshipping crap. That's all it is. But again, oh, this show is awesome because I'm a wokey. Yeah, again, let's be realistic. If there was a Christian show, we'd never hear the end of it. They'd be like, oh, I find this offensive. Yeah, happily able to make shows about the devil, make video games about worshiping Satan, stuff like that. But oh, dare anyone make a video game about God or Christianity? That's when it crosses the line. That's why I said a lot of gamers are devil worshippers. They really are. They hate God. I mean, it exposes a lot of gamers anyway when they played that game, The Cult of Lamb, which is literally no different than worshipping Satan. It's no different. That game is one of the most satanic games released, basically. And how many so-called gamers were playing it and they enjoyed it shows everything that I need to know. There's not a single demonic game that I own because I'm not going to allow that. As it even says in the scriptures, that if you have anything demonic or anything that's devil worship or any engraven image, you're basically cursing your whole household. That's what God says about engraving images and that. That you're basically just cursing your own household. But yeah, this is just nothing but woke crap. That's all it is. And garbage. Devil worshipping crap. That's all it is. It is just nothing but devil worshipping garbage. That's all it is. That is all it is. So season 2 is going to be where they're going to be basically. Let's say again, who's Adam then? And that's what I mean in that trailer. It's just a joke. And we've already exposed this. Shoulder went numb. So yeah, there is no defending this. So season 2, it's very obvious what it's going to be. It's going to be worse than the first season. I haven't even seen the first season because, as I said, I don't watch crap like this. I really don't. I don't watch garbage like this. But it's nothing but devil worship garbage. That's all it is. So yeah, there's no defending it either. There is no defending it. Pokemon did that too in the Sword and Shield games based off. Well, I didn't know that because again, I don't play the Pokemon games. The only Pokemon game that I've played is the ones on the Game Boy. And I haven't played one since. Then exactly, Satan's people don't have mercy. And exactly, that's the first thing you do in the Cult of Lamb. Exactly. So yeah, it's getting late here. Just wanted to make this video and appreciate everyone that came to the live stream, the real supporters. It means a lot. I appreciate the real supporters, the real ones. So thank you once again. I'll see you in the next live stream or video when I make one. Take care, everyone, and take care, John. Have a good night, everyone, or day, or whatever it is. Take care.